What a real treat running into you like that down there, buddy. I mean, you know, all those people, crowds, and there you are. I see your face in the crowd there, and I'm like, it's my buddy Zoran.
I haven't seen you for a long time.
It's great to see you.
Yeah?
Oh, fantastic.
Really?
You know, I hope you're hungry, eh? Wife's cooking a lot of food tonight.
Well, yeah.
Huh? You look a bit hungry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, great.
I'm more tired than hungry, but I can eat always, you know.
Well, you know, crash out on the couch here if you need to as well. Just relax, you know, have some dinner, whatever, man. You know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Hey, just, you know, don't go saying nothing too bad about Canada tonight, eh? Like, my wife's pretty patriotic and stuff like that, right? So.
I understand. I'm not saying anything bad about Canada or Canadian. I'm just saying, actually, there is not so many Canadian like you, believe me.
Hey.
But, hey, believe me.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're working men, right? We're working men. We got to stick together, right? May the working man never go hungry, for he feedeth on his brother's bread. May he never be homeless, for he percheth on his brother's roost. And may he never be lonely, for he can sleepeth with his brother's wife. All right? That's just a saying, though. That's just a saying.
Didn't Liz's color look good? Don't you think, in her face? I mean, the doctor says that she's pretty much the same, like that there's been no change. I bet she'll be breathing without the ventilator in no time.
Oh, honey, I really don't think so. The doctor wasn't optimistic at all.
Oh, Gran...
You want him to be optimistic, but he wasn't. Honey, there's no change. She's just lying there like she always was.
Yeah, but remember when we took Ruthie there on the weekend and we put her on the bed beside her? I mean, I really felt like Liz was responding, you know, like she could sense that she was there.
Jessie, you want to think that she was responding. She didn't respond at all. All I could see was little Ruthie full of life and Liz just lying there with no life in her. That's what you wanted to see, honey. But what you're seeing is not what's real. She's not getting any better. The doctor wasn't optimistic at all.
Oh, Gran, doctors don't know everything. I mean, he's got so many patients anyways. I don't even think he's really paying attention.
No, he is paying attention. He just can't tell us anything. Oh my God, it's been 5 months. Oh.
But I mean, she's the same, so it's not like she's getting any worse.
She's not getting any better. I don't know, Jessie, I think maybe it's time we just all moved on with our lives.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad, and you?
Good, good. Hey, how are things with Anna? You know?
Fine, I suppose. We're meeting with a paralegal counselor this week to figure out who gets the house. Who gets all the stuff. Oh, not that she...
Excuse me. Sorry, Zoran. Hey, man.
What are you doing?
No right to judge. No, it's the English sign.
What? English sign? What?
The English sign. It's like when you ride and you see the sign, it has a message that comes up on it every day.
Oh, Inglis, like
Inglis,
the company.
Yeah. So they have this sign, right? And there's a message each day, and every morning I like to read it. It's just something I do, and I was reading this paper this morning, I totally forgot. And I missed it. Well, I just caught the end of it.
And what is it?
Have no right to judge. Something, something, something. Have no right to judge.
I thought that was a fantastic service for your mom too. I mean,
It was. I really loved that pastor.
well, it's great he knew so much about her. It's embarrassing
He's
seeing
known
some
her forever,
services
you know.
where they don't know the deceased.
True. And that little girl, she was only 11 years old.
She has
Carrie
a
Ann,
voice
the
like an
singer.
angel.
Wow.
She should talk to Dana. She should be doing that professionally.
You think
yeah,
so? Yeah. Seymour, I really appreciate you coming.
No.
You know, I mean, you didn't have to, and it was really nice seeing you there. Thanks.
Well, I just wanted to support you. You know.
Yeah. You know, I actually sort of enjoyed the funeral. You know.
No. I totally understand. It's supposed to be for the living, not for the
A
deceased.
celebration of life.
Yeah.
Right.
And what a celebration! That cake.
There were a few cakes there.
The banana cake, the spicy banana cake.
That's right. And Sister Robinson brought a rum cake.
Well, the spicy banana cake had
Supposed
this
to be fruit.
Spicy
intense
banana cake,
flavor to
excuse
it.
me.
Did you enjoy that?
Probably better than what I had today.
that choked out on yet another vanilla cake. You know those cheap vanilla cakes with the spray on icing?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, some kid's birthday. You know, you'd think they'd find a better bakery. Was it your birthday?
No, no.
Your birthday?
No. Actually, it was Shannon's mom's funeral service.
So how's everything been going since the, since you were,
What, get fired?
yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. I can find a job. It's difficult. Without Canadian experience, I can find a job.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
What is Canadian experience? Please, what's Canadian experience? You have to have Canadian experience to wash the dishes?
Well, I'm sure, Canadian dishwashing is probably a little different than back in Botswana.
Bosnia.
Yeah, but what you need to do is get yourself a nice suit, go down to the Goodwill or something like that, get a nice suit, get some Brill cream, cheap, go down to the drugstore, do your hair nice, take that earring out, it's a bit fruity, and then have a few drinks before you go looking for jobs. Because it gives you just a bit more confidence, gives you a nice glow. Yeah, a few drinks. Not a lot, like, somewhere between, 4 and 9, somewhere in there, just to get that nice glow going on. And learn a few Canadian sayings, too.
Doesn't matter. I don't have Canadian experience, and then I don't have, I don't have in my wallet, I don't have my IDs, I don't have anything, And they don't want to talk with me with no SIN number.
Oh.
You understand that?
Sure.
I mean,
Sure.
sorry. I appreciate everything. Sorry.
At least you have your health.
Yeah. Good.
Gran, I think if we just stay positive, things will work themselves out. I know she's gonna pull through. I know it.
Well, sweetie, a positive attitude is very nice, but it's not necessarily going to bring Lizzie through. I'm sorry, Jesse, I'm just tired, and that's the end of it. I'm awfully, awfully tired.
I understand that, but what are you saying? I mean, are you just gonna give up? Because that's not fair. That's not fair to Liz. If it was me, I couldn't imagine people just leaving me in the hospital to just waste away.
Well, honey, that's what she's doing. The doctor said there's no change. They can't give us any answers.
Well, just because there's no change doesn't mean anything.
I don't know. Oh, this is just the worst kind of limbo, just this waiting. I almost wish she had died. I love her. No, I don't want her to die. But I can't stand waiting like this. Jesse, I think I'm just gonna have to go back to Saskatchewan.
Oh, no, don't say that.
I mean it.
We're a team. Look how far Ruthie's come. She's doing so well because of us.
I know, honey. I know. But it's just time to move on.
Yeah, I'm sorry the whole thing didn't work out with Anna. It's too bad.
So am I. Now I'm stuck with this house.
You get a great place.
It's all right,
I just had a peek over the fence last night, and I noticed your grass is a little long.
Yes, I know. It's just a lot of work for one person.
Yeah, those leaves they could do with a bit of a cleanup.
So what is your obsession with this sign, anyways?
I'm not obsessed.
Well, I watched you crawl over a couple of people to see it. It just seems like you're more than a little interested. It's probably just taken from a book of quotes or something.
Sure, or a fortune cookie. That doesn't matter. It's something just every day. I just like to do it. It's just important for me to...
Something you need, like a cup of coffee.
Exactly. Like something you need is to get some kids from nearby to clean that stuff up before the snow comes.
I think John Kerry has probably done one of the smartest things he could have done. He finally got Clinton to come out and support him.
Bill Clinton.
Everyone loves Clinton.
Yeah, but he's a victim of fellatio, okay?
Be that as it may, he's still the most charming man in politics. He comes out,
as
you want him to be president again.
He's a victim of fellatio. Of course he's charming. How else do you think he got it?
I'm really sorry. I just came right in and put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah, no, well, you didn't really know. And, my mom was sick for a really long time.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
So it was kind of, you knew it was coming?
Yeah, she was getting worse. And, she was in a nursing home. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, kind of glad I don't have to go back there.
Yeah, that's a tough job. I admire, you know, doctors and nurses and the staff that can work through that because I don't have the temperament for it. It's a very tough environment.
Well, you work with kids.
Yeah, you know, they bounce right back. They're a little bit more hopeful.
Sometimes I feel like there's a bunch of kids in a nursing home. It's just, they're like, well, you know, they depend on everyone. They can't really take care of themselves. The smell and...
Yeah, well, you don't have to go back now. You can start planning things like Halloween. You know, Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
So what did your mom, what was the cause of death? I mean, you said she was sick.
Yeah, she died of Huntington's. Complications.
So what happened to your wallet, Zoran?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Somebody stole everything. Yeah,
You got robbed.
everything. I don't have anything. No
Oh
ID,
my
no money,
God.
no nothing.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Remember when me and Charity first moved down here? We had a place in Toronto. Actually, had a place down in Regent Park there.
Yeah.
And we were poor. We didn't even, didn't have nothing. Couldn't afford heating. Couldn't even afford our own thoughts. We were eating, macaroni every night. And we got broken into. Somebody broke into our place, stole all my Black Sabbath stuff, all the albums. I had some memorabilia and stuff. It's like the poor robbing from the poor. What's wrong with that picture?
Ah,
I know.
man. The place where I'm living now, it's awful. You wouldn't believe. But it's nothing. It's nothing. Believe me, if you compare with the war, where I'm coming from, like, you can see dead people on the street, dead kids, dead animals, everything. That's not problem. Believe me, Johnny. That's not problem. We are alive. We have hands. We have legs. We have everything. We have food. We have a train.
Yeah, we have a train. In our hands.
Yeah. No, really.
I have to get back to the house. I can't let Dora just take the responsibility of it anymore. I haven't paid any bills. I just have to get back. There's a million things I've got to do. Besides, I kind of need to feel normal again. I just want to sleep in my own bed. I want to wash my own dishes.
We could stop using the dishwasher.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gran, things aren't that bad. I mean, surely you can hang in for just a few more months.
I really can't. This is killing me. I hope that you never have to feel this way. If you ever have children, I pray to God this never happens to you. I can't even grieve for my daughter. I can't even grieve for her.
So you're just gonna give up? You're just gonna leave Liz wasting away at the hospital and get out of here?
No, honey, I'm not giving up. I'll pray for her every night. But I can't wait any longer. And neither can you.
I just think it's silly that they basically kick him out of office for his personal indiscretions or whatever.
The cigar.
All right, the cigar. And Bush, he steals the election. He steals it. He didn't even win rightfully, and they don't do anything. You know what the sign should be? Republicans have no right to judge. See what I mean? Although they'd probably say it should be terrorists have no right to judge.
It's actually longer than that, okay? Because
You know what I would make it?
And then
I would say ex-wives have no right to judge.
right.
They just pepper off about anything that'll bug you,
It's something
Or-
something have no right
It's
to
not
judge.
even so
And
much
that's
her
the
anymore,
question.
it's her parents. Her parents call my parents to complain about me. They don't even talk to me. It's like we're 10 and we're having a sleepover or
Well,
something. It should be
you-
the parents of ex-wives
Now,
that
would
have
you-
no right to judge.
Would you vote for John Kerry if you could? Would you vote for him?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Because he's like, Mr. Freedom and thinking of the common man
well, he's
like
not
you.
George W. Bush, so
Right.
yeah, you think
but
you
know what's
have to.
funny is people like you say that George Bush is like in the pocket of all the oil magnates, right?
Well,
but
yeah,
did you
yeah.
happen to realize that Mr. Kerry is in fact basically married to the Heinz empire?
Really?
Oil, ketchup. Think about it.
So have you been tested yet for Huntington's? I'm sorry. You know what? I'm so used to. That's totally none of my business. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have replied like that.
actually. I should talk about this. I'm avoiding it.
If you don't want to.
No, doctor, actually, I'm in the process of getting tested. You gotta talk to counselors, which I've done.
Oh.
And I went and picked up the requisition for the blood test.
Well, that's brave. You know, that's a really tough thing to face.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess you don't, I mean, you're at the funeral, you don't even know exactly.
Well, I know your mom died of Huntington's. Can you?
There's no cure for Huntington's.
No.
It's just.
No, there isn't. And I could. Like, there's a 50-50 chance that I could have it. I mean, I probably don't. But, you know, I'm getting married soon, and
this is why it's important to, you know, to find these things out, to be informed and to know where you stand.
Right.
After dinner tonight, you stay and watch the baseball game with us, all right? The Bo Sox are playing.
No,
eh?
I can't stay in your place tonight. Really, I can't stay.
Why not?
I have to be back before 10 o'clock. So.
Why?
I lose my bed if I.
What do you mean you lose your bed?
Yeah,
What do you mean you lose your bed?
I'm sleeping in a shelter right now.
You're sleeping in a shelter.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you lose your job, I guess, eh? One thing after another. Now you're staying in a goddamn shelter.
It's not.
You kidding me?
Hey, it's not your fault.
Oh my God, it's not my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
Had I known it was gonna get to this point, I wouldn't have let it.
It's not your fault. Believe me,
You know?
it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It ain't okay.
I'll
It
be
ain't
okay.
okay,
Don't
sir. I
worry.
know you
I'll be
won't.
okay.
I don't care if that you come from a land where people lose their limbs and animals get killed and children get killed in the streets. I don't care. This isn't okay. This ain't right. You're staying at my place tonight. You're staying in my daughter's room. We're gonna get you drunk, get you fed. We're gonna put you to bed in my daughter's room. She's not there. She's not there, but you stay over. And that's what you're doing tonight.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Well, it'll take me a couple of weeks to tie up loose ends with Ruthie and all, and I've got to make sure that somebody takes care of Liz's house, and you've got to make some phone calls too. I feel better just making a decision. Okay? Come on, honey.
Oh, Gran, I mean, these last few months have been like the best time of my life. I mean, I love the time that we've spent together.
I know.
And I love taking care of Ruth.
I know. Stop it now. Come on, come on. Come on. You're my girl. I love you. I love you so much. And you've been a great gal with Ruthie. And I love being with you. But you know what? Jesse, you've got to live your own life. You've got a lot of things to do.
That's just it. I feel like I finally am stable and I am living my life, and now I'm just gonna have nothing.
Sweetie, you've got lots. You've got a lot going for you. This really hasn't been your life. It's been like the residue of Liz's life. You haven't even been living your own life. You've been living her life. Okay? We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. That's my girl.
I think it's great. I mean, The New Yorker is probably one of the most read and most popular magazines in
Left-wing
America,
Democrat
North America.
magazines. Like, who cares?
Yeah, but they're setting a precedent. I mean, they've never officially endorsed a candidate before, and they're backing John Kerry. Like,
Well, look, if it really wants to make a difference for the John Kerry camp, they need somebody like the NRA monthly newsletter. Okay, if they backed him, then
well, that's not gonna happen.
What were we talking about? I can't remember. Here, I sat down.
We were talking about the English sign. Remember?
Yeah.
So would you say that magazines have no right to judge?
Or maybe it was something like, "He who is unwise has no right to judge."
There you go.
Or I don't know. A criminal, he who commits criminal acts has no right to judge.
Yeah, it could be something like that. You don't think it's shorter though?
Ah, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's no big deal. I'll call the English office in the morning and find out.
We have their number on speed dial or something?
I called them a few times. They're getting to know me.
You really can't miss it, can you?
What were we talking about?
Ah, maybe it's the forgetful have no right to judge. Don't worry about it.
Because let me tell you, this will not be the first blood test that I've taken, and I'm sure I'll get lucky and test negative, like I always do.
Yeah. Shannon, you're perfectly healthy. You know that.
Yeah, I'm
You can
just
tell, you
worried
know.
over nothing.
And you know,
Yeah.
it's
I'm sure.
it's better for you to test and find out that you're positive than to not test and just never know. You know, studies show that. It's true.
You know, no disrespect, but I'm really sick and tired of hearing that. Okay?
Yep, fair enough.
It's just, you don't understand. My mother was beautiful. She was smart. Everyone feared this woman. When she said, you know, do something, you do it. You know, and she was funny and she was witty. And to see her go from that to having someone change her diapers, you know, drooling, totally dependent on nurses or whoever. You know, the complications that she died from weren't that complicated. She choked on her food. Come on. I don't want to die like that.